Hi, my name is Timoshe, and this is a slight introduction to my project. Probably done on YouTube, setting up through privately. I did have other plans and a little bit more well set up with Microsoft Stream, but unfortunately that plan fell away when I had some hardware issues. But I thought it be quite relevant to introduce myself and the project that I'll be presenting. Um, the girl athlete I'll be using in my project is Coralie Chalmers. She's 25 years old and she's around 53 kilograms. She came to me 3, 4 months ago and we started some strength training. Um, Doing the body assessment and finding out her sporting history prior, she was a ballerina and a freestyle dancer in her junior years, then moving into high school, obviously focusing on her hockey, doing a bit of athletics, but really the hockey was her thing, being a very good first team hockey player and possibly one of their top players. She then went into university, being one of the top students and everything else, and the degree that she studied. A lot of the sports started fizzling out, and she didn't get too much involved in that extracurricular activity, maybe some others. But she did tell me that she still did her stretching and did 1 or 2 yoga classes as well. Um, when she did come in and I did do the body assessment, I did pick up a lot of imbalances immediately. She has got very strong quadriceps. You'll see that in the video clips that we present. Um, I think being that sort of studious, taking the laptop wherever she needed to go, wherever she was, and everything else, studying on a bed, studying on a couch, she started getting a few shoulder bent over shoulders, hanging over the laptop, core started depleting, a little bit of scap and curvature, sitting on your bum all day, the glutes go a little bit, and obviously with the quads being a little bit more overdeveloped, the hamstrings also weren't activated as nicely as one would want. Um, so we started to do the basics as well, the squats, the deadlift, the bench press, and every ancillary exercises or those that I will specify in my project and in the program because we're building up to this sort of program anyway. The reason I actually wanted to have a little introductory clip is because I wasn't happy with the My Job 2 app and the results I got from it. Cora, I threw in the deep end in November to do a club powerlifting competition. I thought it was a good idea. She'd done enough of strength training, and it's always good to throw girls into the deep end almost immediately, or guys, in that matter of fact. Gives them a bit of a motivation. I have thrown in the last lift, which is the deadlift. You will notice that it happens in powerlifting competitions. The nerves kick in. You don't start. Your stance is slightly out. Her leg hangs back slightly. They're not planted outwards. Her grip is slightly away from her shins and calf, and there's a twist pull that occurs. And also, when I did the body assessment, she has had quadricep and tendonitis issue around the knee area and top knee area, as well as ankle injuries from dancing. But you'll see there's still a good leg drive, and it's quite a good lift at 60 kilos. When I get the reading from the MyJump app, it says, weak and slow. Now, to be quite honest, I couldn't possibly then go back to a girl who's just got an incentive badge at a club competition and say, you've done a very, very good competition. You got 7 out of 9 lifts. You've got a total. You did really well at your weight category. You've just started, but this is what the app says. So I had a bit of a disagreement with the readings. Within the curve and the way that the curve does move, yes, she does need to work on a little bit more of her strength and a lot more of her strength, speed, as well as her power. That is most definite. She is a novice, she is a newcomer, but the manner in which it says 66% deficiency is just, I don't think that was correct. So you'll be able to see that in the video footage. I have also, for the validity of what we've done, we did 2 sets. I did do one from the side clip where you see her form, you see how nicely she's jumping. The rack is there. We've got rubber mats. We teach our athletes to throw the bars anyway because they do a little bit of weightlifting. So it is a safe environment, and how well she can actually lift. With this app, the only way you can get some sort of a reading is if I'm on my stomach, lying like a Navy SEAL, right up against the athlete. You don't see too much other than the all stars, the shins, and the quadriceps. You better see the top of the bar, and that's to get a reading. But it's just a slight introduction. You'll see Cara coming in. We take her to the scale. We set up a little corner there for her, and you get a slight feel of 1111 Sports Facility. Thank you for listening to a brief introduction, and I hope everybody has a good Christmas and a good New Year, and hopefully we see you next year sometime when we get together at one of the coaching camps for 2 weeks. Thank you.